This is Dre and Scarborough, and you're watching Just Three Stories. Blah!
Good night. Here with Tabitha L. Cross. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Tabitha. I'm a poet. I'm from the Scarborough area here, and yeah, this man's about to ruin our shot.
It's okay. We'll just keep going. Doesn't matter who's on it. We're trying to get the street vibe out here, right?
That is true.
That is very true. All right. So on the fact that you're a poet,
Yes.
what work do you have out there for us?
Well, I have a couple of poems out there right now. I've done a couple of showcases, and I'm in the process of writing some new material, and also slowly in the process of coming up with having the first poetry mixtape out. So
Good
please
for
look
you.
out for that.
That's very interesting. I've never heard of a poet mixtape out there, so I'm definitely going to be the one to say that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. What showcases have you done so far?
I've done the Bittersweet Showcase, I've done the Eternal Showcase, and this Friday I'm going to be doing SOJ's Mixtape
Good
release
for
party
you.
showcase. Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm excited. Like, I love the first time going on the stage was so scary. I can't even fret. But like now I love it. I love getting the crowd reaction. I love the fact that they're paying attention to me, because that was my biggest thing. I was afraid people weren't going to pay attention to me because I'm not a hip-hop artist, I'm not a singer. So I thought they're going to be like, she's just a poet, she ain't got nothing to say kind of thing. But it's just a reaction. Love it.
Good for you.
Love it.
Good for you. So, do you have any artists? Because I know a lot of artists out there have their own projects on the side. Do you have any artists that you represent on the side?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Used to. I'll be honest with you. Used to. Now it's just me, solely Tabitha. Just working with myself. I'm just recently signed with Raw Dog personally myself for my poetry. That doesn't mean I'm still, not trying to manage artists. It's just, I'm no longer in right now.
Oh, good for you. Good for you and your signage over to Raw Dog. How do you feel about that?
I'm well excited about it because J-Don, he's such a positive guy, and that's what kind of made me want to go over to Raw Dog. It's because he's not about, what can you do to get me further? It's what can we do as a team to get us further? And I appreciate that, and that's how I am. I'm not a one-sided person like that, so that's what made me want to jump on the team.
All right, so good. It's all about getting the community out there. Not only community, but the artists that you want out there.
For sure.
So I'm gonna ask you if you have any little, poems, poetry that you want to share with us today for your magazine 16.
Oh, for sure. That one.
All right. Definitely. We'll be waiting to hear it. Yeah.
Okay, everyone, this is my magazine 16. It's going to be a little different for you because, as you know, throughout my interview, I'm a poet. And I'm going to give you a little background information behind this poem. Me and this dude, we used to speak, and we kind of got into a little argument. And I turned around and I said to him, well, you know what, F you, because you ain't my man. And he turned around and said to me, well, you know what, I ain't trying to be your man. And honestly, those words slapped me across the face like it would any other woman. So what I did to express my anger about this is I popped The Weeknd in my ear and I wrote what I'm about to say for y'all. Starting to wonder what it is about me that makes them not want to commit, and what it is I'm doing wrong, and what makes them not give a shit. Because I cook, I clean, I suck his dick on demand. I do everything like a wife, but yet I still get treated like a fan. I make sure he has clean brief when he gets out the shower, and I cream him down when his body's feeling tired, and I laugh at all his jokes, and I'm 100% behind all his thoughts. Well, maybe it's my past, or maybe it's because I'm well known around the dot, or maybe it's because my mouth's a fire pit, or maybe it's because I act like I really just don't need them for shit, or maybe it's because I have more friends with balls and clits. Now, I'm not saying I don't have no flaws and that I broke the mold. Well, maybe it's because I elude sex and I used to hit the pole. But I'm still Tabitha L. Cross, still a bad bitch looking for her boss. Wondering if that day will ever come when the first date turns into choosing a date instead of him thinking he made a mistake. He gets excited when I say I'm late. Well, maybe I'm only destined to have long-term late-night lovers. Never seen together, but best friends under the covers? Well, fuck that. Because I deserve way better than that. A diamond ring, a white dress, an ascot, and a top hat. A man who falls in love with me over again every day. A man who appreciates my body and puts up with my hard-headed ways. A man who wants to grow old with me and not just grow in me. Build our foundation and plan our 50th anniversary. A man who's wanted and desired by every chick because they know he's happy at home and he ain't never gonna switch. A man who's happy and proud to come home to me because he knows that no hoe could ever top this queen. I don't see why this is so hard to find. Someone who adores my soul, loves my body, and respects my mind. I guess I'll just keep the faith that one day these words will come true. Until then, I'll just keep my heart cold and remember that I never meant shit to you. And that's my magazine 16.
So we're gonna get into our Just G story.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna tell us a little story about either yourself or words of empowerment for your friends out there.
My Just G story and my words of empowerment would honestly be just being a woman in the industry. Just trying to break down those doors, you know, men looking at you as sexual objects, you know, not really hearing what you want to say, you know, and honestly, since I've started this poetry thing, everybody says to me, Tabitha, why don't you become a rapper? I don't want to be a rapper. I'm a poet for a reason. I want to stand out for a reason. I want people to hear my words for a reason. I just don't want to be that typical female rapper from Toronto. You know, I want to be Tabitha the poet from Toronto. And my message in that is be you, and especially be a female, be you. Don't let nobody try to alter you, sexy you up, gangster you up, try to change you just to be marketable. You know what I mean? Because everybody is marketable, all right? It's how you present yourself and how you carry yourself. And that's it.
All right, well, thank you so much for being on here with us today. Thank you. And don't forget, world, just in case you missed this interview, you can also check us out on Just G Stories on YouTube.com. Hit up your girl Alexis Kimini and check out your girl Tabitha L. Cross. Let us know your info.
Tabitha RDE for my Twitter, Tabitha Cross for my Facebook.
Thank you so much, right?
Yeah, Tabitha the Poet for Twitter as well. Yeah, hit me up with any of them, man.
Okay.
Tabitha Cross at Hotmail, whatever you like.
All right, okay. So we got the Hotmail going too. Do remember, y'all, if it don't make a dollar, it don't make a living. Ends up, peace out, good night.
Just G's Productions.